Here's something that will probably surprise you. The people who are genuinely exceptional with money rarely look the way we expect them to. Imagine someone with serious money management skills as obviously wealthy, constantly talking about investments, tracking every dollar in a spreadsheet. Maybe a little obsessive, a little intense. But when behavioral economists actually study these people in controlled research settings, what they find is completely different. Because the behaviors that predict long-term financial success aren't the ones anyone talks about. They're subtle, they're psychological, and several of them don't look like advantages at all. Some of them look like anxiety, some look like overthinking, some look like an inability to enjoy the present moment. Researchers at the University of Chicago Booth School of Business found interesting data. The strongest predictors of long-term wealth aren't income level or financial knowledge. They're specific behavioral patterns in how people process decisions about money. Patterns that most of these individuals never chose and can't fully explain. So here are 10 psychological habits consistently found in these people. By the end of this, you'll understand why they work at a neurological level and what they actually cost the people who have them. The first one sounds like a paradox. People with exceptional money management skills barely think about money. They've automated their financial lives. Savings transfer automatically. Bills pay themselves. Research from Cornell University found these people experience significantly less financial stress and accumulate more wealth. The reason is neurological. Your prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making, has a limited daily capacity. Every financial choice depletes that reserve slightly. People with high money management skills remove the decision entirely. Build systems that make the right choice automatic. That mental freedom is architecture. The second habit is described as a physical sensation. Many describe debt not as a concept, but as a heavy physical feeling. Brain imaging found carrying debt activates neural regions associated with physical pain. Neuroscientists at Stanford traced this to childhoods where owing something meant danger. Early experiences wired the brain to treat debt as a survival threat. It creates an almost unconscious drive to eliminate debt, like pulling from a stove. The third habit. These individuals think in percentages and time, not in dollar amounts. A $200 pair of shoes registers as labor hours. When they save $50, they feel 0.25% more secure. This translation happens automatically, they can't turn it off. The emotional impulse, "I want those shoes," gets interrupted by an analytical calculation. In that pause, impulsive spending often dies quietly. The fourth habit. People with exceptional money management skills get genuine pleasure from watching numbers grow. For them, saving is the reward. A 2018 study found certain individuals show heightened reward center activation when account balances increase. Their brains find accumulation rewarding like others find spending. The satisfaction from watching compound interest work never gets old. The fifth habit. Overthinking small daily purchases while making large decisions relatively quickly. They'll spend 20 minutes on grocery brands, but commit $10,000 to a fund without hesitation. They optimize recurring small expenses. The sixth habit. Lifestyle inflation. People with exceptional money management skills feel genuinely uncomfortable when their spending starts approaching their income. It feels wrong. It's like wearing shoes 2 sizes too small. Friends wonder why they drive the same car after a promotion. There's a social cost. It's the seventh habit, treating their future self as a real present person. When they imagine themselves at 65, that person doesn't feel abstract. When considering a purchase, they ask, "Does 65-year-old me wish I had this?" To them, that future person is already in the room. The eighth habit. Buyer's remorse before they buy. Their brain runs the simulation automatically. "I buy this. I feel foolish." The regret happens in advance. The ninth habit. Carrying mental models of financial catastrophe. They've mentally walked through job loss and market collapse in granular detail. Psychologists call this defensive pessimism. The emergency fund isn't optional, it's a psychological necessity. They make sure they have it always. The 10th habit. Struggling with guilt around spending on themselves. Their brain associates spending with loss, making it difficult to turn that off. It feels like betraying a version of themselves they've spent decades protecting. Underneath these patterns is a variable called delay discounting. People with exceptional money management skills have flatter discounting curves. Future money feels almost as real as present money. If If you recognize yourself, you're likely to build security, but remember to use it. Don't sacrifice your present self to a person who doesn't exist yet. The most valuable financial skill isn't saving the most. It's understanding how your brain actually works and building your life around that reality.